Yo, what up, everybody? 702 Exotic back at you with another live. Let's go. And what day is it today? None other but 420. And who do we got right here? We got the homie 420 right here. You know, chilling with us, rocking with us. And we're going to do what we do regularly, man. We're not going to change nothing really outside of our own regular chilling. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this open real quick. And I just want to thank everybody for just rocking with us, rocking with us this year because, we've been going live, man. We've been going live, chilling with you guys. And that's all we like to do. We like to talk about the Trap House real quick. And this is not just a strain. This is a movement. Y'all know that, man. This is a movement. And it's our backbone to the 702 Exotic here at our strain. It's some gas. It's some funk, man. It's heavy on the resin. And it's real deal flavor, It's that pressure that everybody wants in the streets, That thing that everyone is really looking for. We're all looking for the fire, right? We're all looking for those phenols. We're looking to stabilize them genetics. And, every time we get into something new, it just gets crazier and crazier. You know what I'm saying? And that Trap House grape, that's something off the Trap House. So it's like we just keep finding even better things and better things. And now we done moved on to even better things. So now we got the wedding cake number 1, we got the wedding cake number 2, and the wedding cake number 3. So these are new phenos, man. New phenos, new things we got to work with. And again, that sweet desert terps. The number 2, the number 3 especially, they going on for full production. I'm telling you, man, it's fire. It's like that's something that we can give to someone and they could just take over and grow, maybe like a full monocrop of it. I'd like to see that. A whole facility of just wedding cake number 1, 2, and 3, the nostalgic one from the 2012 Chalice cups, right? When we used to see it back in the day with Jungle Boys being right in front of us. So yeah, man, no further ado, we're gonna chill, sit back, relax, roll something up. We're gonna roll a few up. And yeah, man, we're just gonna rock out today on 420. Let's go, baby. So again, I want to thank everybody, and if you're rocking with us, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you can watch another video like this. And we're gonna be rocking out probably for like about another hour, and be with y'all, chill with y'all, and just answer any questions y'all got, man. We are the real deal Holyfield. We are here to be with y'all. So
facts.
That's right.
It's good to be here with you, bro.
Yes, sir, my man. Hey, we always seeing each other online and shit, but we never get to chill. So we're here now. You know what I'm saying? So
here we are.
Yeah, it's the whole. Oh, look who's in the house now. Told you he was gonna roll through the moderator, my man Piff. We got 420 Ed in the house, champ. See what I'm saying?
420 Ed, man, in the flesh. Here I am with my boy 702. It's a privilege to be here with my boy, man. Like you said, we always talk to each other online, and here you are, man. Who we are. We about to blow something up for 420. Couldn't be a better day.
That's right, man. See, we outside, man. We really outside. And I got my number right there. I'm easy to contact. I'm easy to get a hold of. Y'all can text me. Y'all can do any of that, man. Talk genetics, right? That's what we do. We talk genetics. If y'all want to talk some genetics, y'all want to talk about growing, y'all want to talk about anything plant related and stuff like that, that's what we here for, right? That's the only thing we're here for. Just talk about plant related issues that you're having in your garden or anything like that. Hell, if you want to vent to me, I don't care. I'll listen to you too. You feel me? That's what we're here for. We're here as a community. We're here to build a community, and we're here to chill. Again, that's what YouTube is for. We wanna make a platform where we can all get together. And this is gonna be a safe zone. We're not gonna be no shit talking, no bullying, none of that over here. You gonna start that? We're gonna get you right up out of here. We got a moderator now, Piff 1000 in the building. Let's go. Anybody want to act funny? Piff will gonna throw them out of here real quick. It's a safe zone, man. It's a safe zone. We gotta make it where it's like no places. You don't want to go nowhere where it's toxic, right? We want to preach positive vibes. We want to preach positivity. We want to preach anything that's gonna help better grow. That's what we about. We about that. We about the growth and the better. That's why we do the things we do, right? We do. We want to, when we grow something, we want to grow better, right? When we breed something, we want to breed to better. when we think of anything with growth, we want to grow it better, right? We don't want to degrade. We don't want to start getting toxic, right? Because when you get into a toxic environment, that's what happens. You're only gonna grow toxicity. So let's get into it, man. We doing a lot of talking and a little bit of smoking. So
Let's do it, man.
yeah, I picked up some of this the other day, champ. Look, we got some of this Wi-Fi power, some shatter right here.
Yep, I saw you smoking on that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you were talking about how nostalgic that is, and that's facts, bro. I had never seen it in the wax paper like that
Right.
in years.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's like when I saw this, when they ranged it up and they gave me this, bro, I was like,
You knew exactly what that was.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, damn, this is
That's
pretty.
crazy, bro.
Yeah,
It's been a while, man.
pretty nostalgic moment right there, man.
And I forget that you're a medical patient. You were talking about it in that live, I think, and it was crazy when I remembered that. I was like, damn, man, that's true.
Yeah, that's what we used to
Yeah.
do. We used to, and we thought we was big shots when we used to buy them when the papers were already like cut like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we'd have to cut our own papers.
You gotta cut it, yeah.
We had to cut our own paper. So after we were buying them that they were cut already, we're like, damn, we done made it now.
Yeah, that was the ultimate packaging at the time for that type of wax.
Yeah, and then a lot of times we used to just have like a yellow envelope, like some basic, right? With
Super
with
basic.
the sticker on it or something. And then we started imprinting the stickers, imprinting the envelopes. Then you can get the envelopes like this, right?
Little sleeves.
Exactly, custom envelopes.
Those are awesome.
So, and then they started moving on to these here. These here, and we were ordering up fucking boxes of these motherfuckers. I still have some at my
Those pucks.
mother-in-law's house still.
Yeah.
She have a whole box, and it's a box of just these. And then
Man.
we'd print the stickers on them and everything.
That's-
Slap it right on there.
That's crazy.
So it's the evolution of and I know a lot of shatter comes in here too now.
a lot of it.
A lot of it, and it's
Yeah.
ass because it gets stuck on there,
That's true, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's just the evolution of and it was tripping me out. I'm like, damn, man, I haven't seen that shit in a parchment, and it's old school.
Yeah, old school
You know?
for real, man. That's like when Dad was like, "Damn, man, what
Yeah.
the fuck is that?" Like some people were like, "Man, are you sure that's weed?" You know, at the time, some
Look at
people
that,
were
bro.
second guessing.
That's some straight glass right there.
Yeah,
Straight see-through. That's what we used to always look. We used to back in the day. We used to call this winterized, right? Shit that was winterized. But let me get this torch. Oh, y'all take a look at these clones right here, though.
clones.
This that 6-pack we took the other day. See, we got no mold in there, no nothing.
Oh yeah.
It hasn't even been opened for, was it like 5 days now or something like that? Let me see. It's got the date on here since 13th. What do we my watch
The
don't grow.
20th, man.
On
That's
the
7 days.
7 days. Yep, it's been in here.
It's a week.
A whole week. And look, you see no mold in there.
Yeah.
Everything's still healthy.
No, they're looking perfect,
Yeah,
man.
they haven't even been opened. See, when I seal them, that was my thing that I used to fuck up back in the day. The seal, bro. I wouldn't get that seal perfect. And another thing that I'd fuck up on too is that if you have any pathogens in there, they'll grow because obviously it's a fucking environment
Right.
ready to build some mold, right? It's always so humid in there. But if you really think about it, like I said earlier, these bags right here, look, you see the moisture in there?
Yep, I see that shit already. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you see this moisture right here inside of this bag right here,
You see that little
yeah, you see
buildup.
the buildup of moisture, you'll never have mold in here because these are fucking
fresh. That's still fresh.
no, it's they disinfected it.
Oh.
So they put them like
okay.
in massive pressure cookers and shit like that, and they kill all the bacteria that. So there's never
Ooh.
no bacteria that can grow in this because it's
So you don't gotta worry about shit with those.
nah. It's almost like when you it's almost like when you
That's amazing.
yeah, man. When you make mushrooms, right? You have to disinfect everything, champ, because you'll make other mushrooms. You'll make other.
It's all
mold.
fungus, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all fungus. So when you are making mushrooms, you have to disinfect everything to the nothing can be there.
Right.
So when you start inoculating it with the mushroom injection, that's the only thing that can grow there, because or
Shit.
else it'll grow other things. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn.
yeah, that shit's like 100% humidity in there, just like that. But it always lives
Right.
like that.
And you talking about human? I don't know if y'all can see. Y'all can see that. Obviously, it's got the little droplets in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, y'all see the humidity building up in there, and it
That's-
looks real nice, man.
Yeah.
Those look awesome. And I was watching when you were taking the clones out of each plant. I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, nice, man. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, here it is. Yeah, we were cutting it. That's a 6-pack in there. So that 6-pack
Yeah.
right there has 6 different of my best strains right now.
The
that I-
best phenos, y'all.
The best of the best.
The best.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I only took one of each and I put them all in flower. So I'm like, damn. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, if they don't grow, I'm like, that's it. But I can always re-veg them, you know, and bring them back. So I was like, nah, but I'm confident in my cloning, man.
Right. Nah, yeah.
And like I said, it's in the disinfecting process and the sealing process is the most important because the
Damn.
disinfecting process, you know, you can't have. And I do it with a little bit of bleach and soap. Yep.
Yeah, you were talking about that.
Bleach.
Yeah.
I gotta put some bleach and soap. A good sodium hypochlorite will kill anything.
Hell yeah, bro. Ah, yeah. My guy got the turp pearl in there. I see the turp pearl. That looks amazing.
The what?
I didn't notice. I never noticed on the videos, bro, that you got the turp pearl inside the bucket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because like sometimes like it won't
Stay hot long enough, huh?
yeah, I gotta clean it too, cause here I'm gonna clean it right now when I get I'm gonna just clean the whole bowl, clean everything.
Yeah, the arrow dropped. We got shout out to Arrow. We got an arrow out here. We're smoking on that a little earlier.
Yes sir. Yes sir. My
Smoking
homie
on that
Piff
little
in the
pound.
building. Hey, thank you for that real deal. Yes sir. It's 420, man. Oh, damn, not that one. It's got different tips on here, and I gotta find the right one. That's definitely not the tip, cause this is a new
bottle.
a new bottle,
Damn.
and I threw away the other bottle with the tip on it that I needed.
Oh.
So I gotta figure out what tip goes on this. All right, here it is. This
Russian
is-
roulette, guys. That's what we're playing for a second.
Yeah, Russian roulette to fill up the torch. And I hope I didn't fill it up too much either, because when I fill it up too much, all right,
That's perfect.
All right, so I'm gonna burn all this right here. I'm gonna get it really nice and hot because I'm gonna clean it. So that's what I'm gonna do right now.
Char it off and shit.
Yeah,
right?
hey, get some of that weed too right there. Which one to smoke on? Well, you haven't smoked any of the wedding cakes, huh?
Never.
Take a look at them. So it's the middle
Let's
jars
see it.
right there.
We got the wedding cake number 1. We got the wedding cake. Whoa. Wedding cake number 2. That one looks good. That one looks really. What's your favorite? I want to smoke on what you think is your favorite.
Number 3.
This the number 3. We're gonna check it out right now.
The number 3, I gotta say, is kind of my favorite because it's not to grow, but to smoke.
Oh, where's it at, man? I can't see it.
should be in the middle right there.
Is this one? Yeah, here we are. Wedding
Yeah.
cake number 3.
Take a look at that one. It's a purple. It's really purpley on that one.
Y'all check it out, man. Here you go. We gonna
That camera gives it no justice. I'm gonna have to put it on this one here. I could probably connect this one right here.
Nah, cause this shit looks amazing,
Let
bro.
me see if I connect this one.
That's amazing. Yeah, we can go ahead and put that jar right up under there. Let's see if that.
Hold on, let me see if it'll ask. It should ask me right here. See if I can start this camera.
Hell yeah.
There it is.
We are. Look at that.
So that's the number 3 right there. Y'all can see there.
My bro said, dropping these ribs on the grill. Okay, Piff.
Oh, hey, Piff always be cooking,
You
man.
be
You
cooking,
see,
man.
Hey, Piff be cooking,
He be
cooking.
throwing it down, man.
Hell
I see
yeah.
him every time in the. He be throwing
Hey,
it down.
hell
dude.
yeah, the homie Piff be cooking.
Hey, y'all see that though, man? Y'all see the perp in that? It's got some orange in that. That shit looks majestic. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's colorful. That's a colorful strain right there, and that looks real light too on those orange strands. Those are real light orange if you see them up close.
Yeah, we couldn't fill this jar either, man. This jar was like just a little bit of, I think we had like right here, maybe right here, because the plant was so tiny. We literally like tossed it in flower like right away.
Ooh.
We wanted to see what it did, but
Right.
we got some more in flower right now, and those plants are huge. We're definitely gonna get
Of
a-
the same
of the
phenol.
same one.
Hell
So
yeah.
we got a 3, we got a 2, and a 1 in there in flower already. They're over there. They're already on their week 1 of flower. So in about 2 months, we're gonna have a lot of this. Like
That's amazing.
jars, like we got the trap house over there. We're gonna have some of this.
That's gonna be fucking crazy, bro. Yeah, because that jar is, yeah, that's filled up to the brim.
Yeah.
If y'all can see that one in the back behind me, I don't know.
This?
That one right there, right behind me right there, that one's real filled up, man. That one right there, real filled up to the brim, dude. Nah, yeah, we gonna smoke some of this one. We got it.
All right, so I cleaned this up right here. This one's already cleaned up, so I'm gonna go ahead and now warm it up. See how like see how the little ball got white?
Right. No, that shit was, yeah.
It was black as hell.
I thought it was a ruby terp pearl, bro. I thought it was
Nah,
like one of the red
it gets
ones.
charted like that, bro. Cause like if you don't clean it, it just turns black, you know?
Turn black, yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta like torch it up so it'll like turn white again.
Well, you clean your shit real nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Some people use way too much chemicals on their stuff, man.
Yeah, I can clean it up even more on the back right here too. Nah, I don't even, cause I feel like I don't use no Q-tips.
Yeah, you shouldn't. I feel like you shouldn't either.
Cause every time I use the Q-tip, like it always leave like a little bit of residue on the leftover right there, and I'd be like tasting the Q-tip, bro.
Yeah.
When I take a little dab over there, I taste the Q-tip. I'm like, hell no. Or when you use the Q-tip, it'll like suck Q-tip back in there, and I'm like, how am I gonna get that out of there?
The cotton, yeah, hell nah.
You know, I was like,
do
yeah,
that.
nah, I'm good, man.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm good on the Q-tips. I just burn it off. You know.
Yeah. Nah, and
it's clean, huh?
Yeah, we gonna show y'all right now. This shit getting clean as hell, man. This is the method. If y'all don't know how to clean y'all shit, man, y'all really looking for a method that's natural. This is just straight burning this char off.
See?
Boom. And y'all can see that little white terp pearl in there now.
Yeah, I can't even get the back of it too. It's just that, you know, gotta burn it off.
That's clean, man. That's crazy, yeah.
So I've
never seen somebody like just char it off. That shit is.
You just gotta hold it on there for a long time. Obviously, I'm not gonna take a dab right off of it, right? But I'll let it cool down, and then I'll take a. See, I'm gonna put some more.
Yeah, nah. You got the little. We want to smoke at this out of the little paper. You got some paper?
I got blunts.
Some blunts. Let's do it.
I got some blunts. I think it's in my fanny pack right there. I should have a bunch of blunts in there.
You gonna pull it out right here in this one?
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm gonna just take off the top part.
Check it out. Yep.
I haven't cleaned this up in a minute.
My bro got a whole smoke shop in that fanny pack. He'll sell some of y'all, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. This is.
It takes it off pretty good. I like how this cleans it up.
That's amazing. That's y'all gotta you gotta see this. Y'all gotta see this.
It took it right off. See, it's a clean nail, clean banger right there.
That's amazing, man. I've never seen no shit like that. That shit is
Okay.
clean, dude.
So now I'm gonna warm it up so I can take a dab, cause it cools down hella quick. It's not like I kept it on one spot. I like move it around. Yeah, cause it'll probably just melt right now.
Damn. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Where you want me to lay the little the tobacco on the inside? Where you want me to put that?
I actually put it back inside here like this. Look, for anybody who wants to know what to do with the inside of the tobacco right here, let me see the wrapper.
There you go.
I guess a lot of people don't do this, and I've seen a lot of people get amazed that I do this. So, you know, you got your blunt. There's a blunt inside still. There's still a blunt in here. So what I do is I like to grab it, right, split it, right. I'll split it.
Facts. And you gonna toss it right back in there.
Exactly.
Huh? Yeah.
So just like that. That way you don't have a whole bunch of things everywhere.
That'll probably keep it a little moist too, right?
Exactly. Just go like that. Pull it right down.
Oh yeah.
So like this, you ain't got no mess. You ain't got nothing, and you still have a blunt in there.
Still got a
You do the
nice
second
blunt.
one like that, and you're good. So.
Oh
Boom.
yeah. Been any other comments in this man Piff, bro? You gotta check that out.
Right.
You gotta see if anybody else is in the house. I know a lot of people be joining in sometimes.
It's just Piff. Yeah, he said dropping these
ribs on the grill.
Yes, sir. Dropping
That's
these ribs.
nice, bro.
Yeah,
no,
one,
that's
3
crazy.
likes. Yes, sir. Thank y'all for them likes, man. Y'all hitting that like button today, baby.
Yeah, you want? Yeah, if you want to roll it, look, my bro is the man, so we gonna let him roll it because he's the man. So I'm gonna let him take his little dab, bro. Oh,
I'm gonna take a dab then.
yeah, take the dab, bro, and then you roll it because he gonna be Y'all gonna see this man. He gonna take this dab and he's still gonna roll this perfect. Watch it.
Yeah, I used to roll a blunt at the red light.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally.
Some people are that talented. My bro's one of them. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I don't roll blunts no more, guys. I roll a lot of
Papers.
papers. Yeah. So
I don't like how papers smell, bro.
nah, yeah. Some of them do smell. I only use a certain brand, man. I don't.
Like every time somebody walks up and they smoke the joint, bro, it stink. I
Yeah.
don't care how good the weed is, bro.
Shit, man.
Like for real, like obviously I could put my weed in it too. I just don't like how the papers smell, bro. It's like something about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Here it goes.
There it goes. My bro about to drop a big one in there. Damn, that's amazing. My bro just took one of the biggest dabs just right now. All of it in one. That was all vaporized. If y'all saw it like me, vaporized immediately.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
It's wedding cake number 3 though, man. This is,
Here you go, champ.
it does smell amazing too. This does smell
Might have
really
to go
good.
off camera a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
But when it's ready, here you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna light it up right here and I'm
You want
gonna
me
go
to crack
off
one for
camera
you or
then.
what? Already?
Yeah, fuck it, bro. Well,
Look at. It'll be yours right there.
oh shit.
That's
All
a
right.
fat dab, huh?
That's a big one, yeah. We wanna see what's going on.
Woo! Where do we eat it? Where do we eat it?
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, there it is. Yes, sir. Here's the weed. Here's the weed.
That's Sersky.
Y'all take a look at this snug right here. Y'all look at this snug right here. Let's go to the.
Yeah, there are some beauties in there, man. I was looking at them. There they go.
Look at this.
Those are perfect.
Woo.
Perfect nugs that my bro just pulled out of there. Insane.
That's that wedding cake number 3, baby.
The number 3, he says, that's amazing. That one looks real good.
That's that wedding cake number 3, baby.
Check this out. Try to take this dab real quick. See what's going on.
Yes, sir. How's that? How's the audio, everybody? Audio's looking good. Audio sound good. We don't sound too low.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let us know about the audio. Yeah, I'm about to just stand up real quick and hit
Yeah.
this. Stand up.
Let's go ahead and start cracking this open thing. Look at that. 420 is blessing us. The 420 guides is blessing us right now, man. Cool. Thank you for that like. Yeah, thank you for that like. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, man. Very tasty. Yeah, very tasty. What's
Yes,
that
sir.
strain right there?
That one right there that you smoked on?
Yeah,
That's
a good one.
That's called Wi-Fi power.
Right now I'm smoking on one that's called Cool Cake from AMA.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Cool Cake.
Okay.
That one's good. It's a batter. Looks like some peanut butter, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Batters be tasty, bro.
That one's tasty, bro. But that one's really good. It surprised me for a shatter, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay.
Sometimes the shatters don't be, my opinion at least, the shatters don't be hitting you like that one.
Yeah.
And not, at least not with the terps. That
Yeah.
one was very terpy, y'all.
Yeah.
So that was a good one.
Yeah.
Shout out to City Trees, right?
Yeah, City Trees.
That's it, man. That's a good one.
That's City Trees right there.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Man,
That's an amazing nug. Yeah, that looks crazy.
Yeah, we're definitely growing some more of this right here. We're gonna have this pheno unlock, and we're gonna have the number 1 unlock for sure. We're gonna have all of them. We're gonna keep 1, 2, and 3, and
Nah, they're all beauties, bro. I already been looking at them, and yeah.
Thank you, Piff. Thank you, my man. Yeah, we're gonna keep all 3 of them, and during the summertime, we're gonna breed them. we're gonna have either a male pop up, and if we don't have a male pop up, we're just gonna reverse it.
Okay.
Yep, we're gonna reverse it so we can get feminized seeds out of everything. So everything you grow is gonna be a female. But we'll
That's amazing.
yeah, we'll have to test them. We'll have to put them through vigorous tests and see how they do. And that's when I'm gonna need help of the community to,
Of course, man.
yeah, to have some testers out there. That's when the testers are really gonna be in play. And I've been really greedy with my seeds, man. Hella people's been asking me about them. Hella people's been sorry, I didn't even know I was out the frame.
The
Yeah,
genetics, right?
yeah, a lot of people's been asking me for them, man. A lot of people's been.
I seen that.
Yeah, they ask me every day, dude. When are you gonna release the trap house? When are you gonna have the trap house? And I don't want to release it yet, man. It's not something that I want to put out exactly yet, cause it's only clone only. So what am I gonna do? Like give everybody clones? Like, nah, it's not. That's not what I want to do. I want to give everyone seeds where it's like they can grow their own, make their own, and
Enjoy the plant.
exactly.
Yeah. I think you're doing it the right way, bro. I think you're going about it the right way. I feel like everybody else would agree. And I feel like everybody else is really, really excited to get their hands on your stuff, man.
Yeah, I think it has to be done right because I think a lot of people rush things too much, and that's where I've noticed that's where like shit goes wrong, you know?
Right.
Because it's something very special, man. The trap house is something very special as far as how it grows, as far as the structure of it, as far as like even the notes that it hits, you know? It's something very special. It's not like, you know, wedding cake is already wedding cake. They found their wedding cake, and what I have as far as the trap house is something new. It's something new where people smell it and have to like decode it because they want to reference it to something, right? Because that's what our minds do. The first thing we see something, we want to relate it with something else, right? You're smelling something and your brain automatically goes to, when have I had this? What does it remind me of, right? Well, the trap house is so good, so unique, I would say, that when they smell it, it's like you can see the confusion in their eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
It's like,
bro.
what?
Yeah, no.
I mean,
nah,
get
for
the jar.
sure.
Watch, get the jar. The trap
Yeah.
house.
Let me get this trap house real quick for y'all. And this is what we're talking about, that full
Yeah.
jar, y'all. That one's fucking, man. This a big jar, man. Huge.
Yeah, we could take a look at some nugs of the trap house.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that shit looks
listen
amazing.
to the gas. Listen to the gas.
Oh,
You heard that?
yeah.
That's-
There's that little gasket seal kind of sound to it, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that look at this right here. Let me go down to this.
To that other camera. Mm-hmm. Y'all can see that view of this trap house. That's the exotic, y'all.
And then we can bust it open and show y'all.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that's the mother of everything, right?
Yeah, this is the mother of everything right here.
That's amazing.
This and just smell it, bro. Smell that shit.
Yep. That shit, I mean, look, there's nothing that smells like that, y'all.
Nah, you get like
And
a
there's few
backwood.
strains that even look like that.
Yeah, you
you
get like
know?
a backwood smell. You get like a cookie out of this.
Yeah.
It's more like cookie dough type, you know?
Yeah.
With a hint of OG.
I would say so.
It's like it's weird because it almost
But then-
smells like you're in a backwood pack, huh?
Almost, huh? Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He's right, y'all.
And I don't smoke backwoods.
I don't either.
I don't smoke
But I know
backwoods.
what they smell like. I
Right.
mean, I know homies that do. So it's
Right.
like, shit, man. Yeah, you're right, though.
And that's why I called
But
it.
it's got the sweet notes to it, man.
It does. It does. It's got the sweet. It's got the cushy. It's got all that in it in one. It's like
Man,
it's like
that's heavy.
It makes you wonder like what does it smell like, huh?
Man, it's got some pinene in there. It's got to, dude. That
yeah.
shit smells really good, dude. And it smells like just like fresh, just like you're outdoor, man. It just smells like. Because again, tobacco is just a plant too.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. It's got like a tobacco smell, bro.
yeah,
Don't it?
a little bit, man.
I'm saying.
I don't even smoke tobacco, but there it is, and I know what. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what tobacco smells
It
like.
do smell like a little tobacco-ish.
Yeah, I mean, it's got that pungent smell. I mean, it smells real earthy, y'all.
Yeah, and
Real earthy.
it's loud too. Like when, because I took some with me yesterday. Because I do tests like this, right? I do tests like these. Like I'll put it in a sandwich bag and just
I
keep it in my
love that
pocket
shit.
and just keep it in my pocket, right? So
Yeah.
like, to me, there's just to obviously be smoking. The other has to be loud.
Right.
3, it has to look good. And I also
Shit.
do a test where it's like I simply only put it in a sandwich bag and put it in my pocket and go do my day and
Okay.
see if I smell it.
Okay.
You ever had that fire that you got in your pocket and it's just loud? You got to be
yeah,
like, oh fuck, I
reeking.
gotta go take this in the car.
Immediately. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You walk in a building of space and you're like, oh shit, I smell.
I smell bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a test of mine.
Damn.
That's-
That's a good test, bro.
that's
And
a
let me
test
tell you
of mine.
something. That trap house would
Pass that
definitely
test.
pass that
It
test.
passed that test.
For sure.
And look at my fanny pack.
1000%.
Look at my fanny pack. That's some trap house right there.
All right, y'all. Look, I'm gonna bring the whole fanny pack to so
That's
y'all
why
can
while
see. He got his little look.
I got a
the trap house right there, so he's not lying, man.
I got a fanny pack and that's how I walk around, y'all.
full of his, you know. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Got
That's
a little nugs in there. Yeah, I mean, even that will stink it up, I'm sure.
That's my test. It has to be. It has to be where like,
That shit'll stink it up. I know it will.
or I'm not breeding with it. You know, it's just something that went off, right?
Yeah,
All right, let's spark this up, homie.
that's crazy,
What's
man.
up? There's some good nugs in here. You can't see it. Let me go to my,
To the camera view.
yes sir, to my other camera view. There's some good nugs in here.
Here they are. Those are huge nugs, y'all.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Huge.
They're pretty
man.
big. You can see it a little bit better here, but they're a little bit big.
Yeah.
Some
He's
fat
got
ass
some.
nugs.
He's got some nuggets in there, y'all. Y'all see the bottom in there?
Yeah.
Those are some nuggets,
Yeah,
y'all.
they're pretty fat.
They're fat. So,
I mean, like compared to my hand, right? You see it? It's
Yeah.
just, like, fucking huge.
oof. Yeah, man. That's definitely the strain, man. And yeah, for a reason, there it is, right?
What we got right
there
here?
on the, trap house.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know, there it is.
That's the staple right there, man.
So,
The trap house.
hell yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what that is right there. We made a whole entire logo from the trap house. That's how good it was. Like, dog, you know, I've grown a lot of stuff, man, and I
Yeah.
ain't never had nothing where it's like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's my all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It checks all the boxes, champ.
Yeah.
All of the boxes. All
And
of
I remember a couple years ago, bro, we were talking about, cause y'all, he was breaking it down to me, and man, he got so excited when I said, man, you're pheno hunting. He knew what I was doing. I mean, he knew the work that he was putting in. He
Yeah.
knew that I knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
So it was crazy, because after that, it was just like, wow, man. You got so excited, you were like, that's exactly what I'm doing. And then like seeing the strain now all these years later
Exactly.
come to fruition, and
That's-
you found your perfect strain. It's so crazy to see where you came from, and then
Yeah.
like, looking for it, and now it's here. Here we
Yeah.
are, Trap House. Shout out to the Trap House 702, Mr. Man over here. He is doing his thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you, champ. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
And it's crazy because like the work don't stop, right? Because
Ah.
we took that long to find what we want right now. It took us that long, and
Yeah.
we found one. And I feel like my
Yeah.
my mistake was that I was trying to find too many at one time. You know,
Yeah.
I was trying to get too many at one time. Like, I feel like the best way to do it is focus yourself on one that you know that is gonna do good, and breed off of that one. That's how you're gonna find what you really want.
Right.
Because the trap house was an original.
Yeah.
And that seed came from the one that we had back in the day from Hawaii.
From
We
Hawaii.
bred that with the Bay 11. That's Granddaddy Perp. So it's like, it's got Granddaddy
Ken
Perp in
Estes,
it.
y'all.
Exactly. It's got Ken Estes in it. It's got some Ken Estes from the originals. Because, something happened with his team. I'm looking for this ashtray. Something happened with his team, and he had a big team going on, and they just split.
Yeah. It happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
People grow within each other and grow apart, right?
Yeah.
And then companies, like your company gets big, your company gets big, and you're like, I want to go venture off.
Right.
And so the breeders that created the originals, Bay 11s, are not even there. And I forget their name, and it's very sad that I did that. But it was another person that used to work with Ken Estes who was third party breeding, and he's got his own, I think it's Soulfire, if I'm not mistaken.
Fire.
Yeah,
Okay.
Soulfire Genetics, and I believe he used to work with. It's one of them. It's a big breeder that's out there. It's got his own genetics, and he was the original Bay 11. Well, I had those are the seeds because if you get Bay 11 now, I'm not sure it's the same
It's
one.
the same one.
Not
Nah,
sure
the
it's the same
genetics
one.
is run down, y'all.
Genetics is run down. You know,
That's
as,
what happens over time, though, guys. I mean, and he knows it as a great grower that he is.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been able to do some great things in the time that he's been growing, y'all. And so, literally, just off the bat, I'll tell y'all something right now. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to do, man. So it's just, it's
Yeah.
crazy how it all ties back into those genetics that you put into this strain that got you to this point where you're getting there, man. And
Yeah.
and this trap house is the staple. It's gonna be, like I said, the mother of everything. This gonna be the one.
Because that's wedding cake right there, wedding cake number 3. And I like it. I like how it looks. So I want to sit there and create the trap house cross with the wedding cake number 3, right? And then
Yeah.
we have the wedding cake number 1 and 2 and the trap house grape. The trap house grape was an original Granddaddy Perp. That's how we get the grape out. Because we had the Bay 11, which was the gassier, funky type, and it lost it a little bit, and it turned into cookie-ish, and that's how we were able to get some of that backwood. It's like the backwood taste, almost like some even tied it to a glue. I had a guy smell it and was like, it almost smells like a glue type, like a variant of a Gorilla Glue.
I was about to say the gorilla.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what it really reminds me of? That's kind of crazy that somebody told you that. I had a Gorilla Glue number 4 one time from the dispensary. I forget what. I think it was Nature's Chemistry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they got some fire.
And they had the number 4,
Mm-hmm.
and I forget what dispensary I got it from, but it was out here in Vegas, y'all. And
Yeah.
bro, it does smell very similar to yours because it just has that. It has that grasp of that smell. It just like
Yeah.
it like. I won't say it smells like it, but I'll tell you that it grasps you like that one. Like it'll like, whoo, like that just smells crazy. Just something that cause that one smelled like something I'd never smelled before. And
Yeah.
that's how I feel like when I smell the trap house.
Yeah.
It's something you guys have never smelled before,
Yeah,
man.
because it's like if you were to grab the original, because anybody who knows the original cookies is not purple. It's got some purple hues, but it's not purple. And the original Girl Scout cookies smells like cookie dough, raw cookie dough, before you
Right.
cook it. Before
Right.
you cook it.
Smell real sweet, y'all.
Like dough, like cookie dough-ish.
Sweet.
So if you were to get that original Girl Scout cookie and cross
Which
that
was my
with
favorite.
cross that with a Gorilla Glue number 4, and you would have tried to picture those two together, that's what the trap house smells like. And that's why I say that it smells like a backwood in a way, because it has
Yeah.
like that tobacco-ish backwood cookie OG.
It does, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a different smell. It's something different.
Nah, definitely, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like, look, y'all, if y'all were to be able to smell these type of genetics, y'all would be like, damn, this reminds me of back in the day. Because, again, he did save these genetics. These genetics haven't been run down. And it's crazy because I feel like I could tell, right, being a smoker, and you could just tell, bro, like, damn, this is like the type of stuff
Oh, yeah.
you would smoke on back in the day. Versus now, the genetics is really, they really like the fruity packs now.
Oh yeah, or the lemons.
Or the limes, yeah, the
I have a
limonades.
lemon. I have a lemon. Look, get that jar right there, the one that says La. That one right there, La Cookies. It's supposed to be a cookies. I crossed La Limon. I crossed that one with La Limon and cookies. It's a Girl Scout cookies crossed with La Limon. Smell that. It smells just like lemons.
Damn, man. I'm about to smell this then. Oh, y'all. Yeah, this is, you walking through like a nature, like, you know, and then all of a sudden you just, that's crazy.
What that smell like?
That smells like straight lemonade or something, bro.
See, I got that too, champ. I got
That's
that for whoever
crazy.
needs it.
Yeah, I mean, bro, look, he has to, I know he smells it every day probably.
Straight
but
lemons.
That shit is amazing, y'all. Like,
Straight lemons.
I love to remind him how good he is at his craft, man.
That's the lemons.
That's the lemons.
If you want a bag of lemons, there it is right there. I wanted to enter.
Literally, y'all.
Oh yeah. I wanted to enter into like this. There was this battle of the lemons. Everybody was growing. I wanted to enter my shit in it, bro. I was like, but I at that time I didn't have everything, going like as far as like the camera and the mic and all this stuff. So I just had like little videos, and I used to edit like on my other laptop. My laptop was so trash, yo. It was hard. So it was hard to make videos back in the day. That's why I didn't enter into the battle of the lemons. I wanted to come correct. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wanted to come correct. But if y'all ever want to battle with the lemons now, I got seeds of them too.
Hey, man.
That's the important thing. Is that
Shit.
not only do I have. Let's go into the vault here, because that's the important part. Not only that you can actually grow it, can you grow it again?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Will you keep getting that pheno? And not only will I keep getting that pheno, everything that I cross to it, it turns into it. So it's like it just takes over everything. It takes over everything, and so that's why I can't breed it with nothing, because it's like why are you gonna breed with something if you're not gonna get something new? You might as well just keep growing what you're growing now, because anything that the La Limon touches, it turns into. So
Nah, for sure, bro. That has that pungent lemon smell, like I said. That shit is.
So it's this one right here. It's the Laurents. And it's so crazy that these are the only seeds ever that I have ever grown that are white. Yeah, they're not. Look, these are fully mature seeds.
They're not
bro.
striped up.
No, they're striped.
They're striped up, but they're like.
They're blonde.
Oh, yeah.
They're blonde.
Yeah.
They're blonde. I'm gonna show you. Watch.
True, man.
Those are blonde. So look, these are other seeds right here, right?
Yeah, very much so, bro. You can tell the difference.
And then check these out. I'll show you some dark ones. The cookies. The cookies are pretty dark.
Those are dark. Oh yeah, y'all. I mean, you look. We should do a shot.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
of
shot by
these
side by
two,
side.
the cookies, and the Laurents.
So these are the cookies right here. Right. So when you look at those,
very dark compared to something like that, right?
Yeah, those are the Laurents right there. So you see the stripes. They do have stripes on them. So, but the seeds themselves are very blondish.
Y'all see that, man?
And they all throw like that. All of them throw like that. They all throw like that.
Yeah, almost white, like he said.
Yeah, these are all Laurents right here too. And
yeah, I was gonna say those look real white too. Yeah,
yep,
those
you could drop that in there.
Right here. Look at that. So
they're the
those
same.
Are all the ones.
Those are all Laurents. There's like 50 in each one.
That's amazing, bro. Yeah, those are real, like you said, blondish.
Blonde.
You know?
And if you see, they got tiger stripes on them. So they're mature as seeds. They're hella mature. But they're just blonde. And these are my limons, the lemons, the lemons. Like any of these right here will give you fire ass, like some lemon. You're going to get some lemon.
Some true lemon out there.
Some true lemonade.
Yeah. Nah, guys, it did smell like some true
And
lemon.
I call her Laurents. She got crossed with the Laurents. It was La Limon crossed with Runts. And that's when Runts was like fire hot. Like like 2 years ago, year ago.
Yeah.
So we were trying to cross whatever was the newest and the best at that time. So at that time was Runts. So
It was the Runts, yeah.
yeah.
I
Not
think
no more.
a lot of people still love the Runts, though.
Yeah.
Still.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of
For
people
sure.
still love those, man.
Yeah.
There'll be some timeless classics, and I think Runts is gonna be up there. Runts,
yeah.
Runts people will always fuck with.
Hey, thank you for that like count. The likes actually help. It helps us to get in visibility of other YouTubers and shit. So when you guys hit that like button, you're actually helping us.
Yeah.
Not just are you liking the video, you're actually helping us. So
Yeah.
thank you for that.
And Piff is steady in the comments. He said, man,
Hell yeah.
I just barely saved my 420.
Let me
I
see.
just got 3 bags.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna throw in the fire and shit in the stash.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
remember. I remember Piff had a bad grow. He had a.
Oh, in the trash, he said.
Yeah, he had some stuff he didn't do too good.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely.
Buddy said, yeah, you definitely know real reefers when you taste it. Yeah, no cap, man.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah.
No cap. Runs, gelato, same shit. Okay, Mr. Pizza, runs, gelato, same shit. Well,
Yeah,
here's the thing, bro.
it all comes from the same thing. It all comes from the
Yeah.
gelatos.
Uh-huh.
That's the gelatos, Wi-Fi's, all that. If you think about it, look, if who the real no, man, the real no. My wedding cake number 1, my wedding cake number 2, and my wedding cake number 3 are 3 different looking things, right? They're 3 different things. Jungle Boys has said this. They'll grow 100
Yeah.
seeds and they call them different things. So like, but they're from the
Same shit.
exactly, but they're different though.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Different phenos.
Exactly. So the wedding cake, the gelatos, all that shit is really whatever strain, whatever 100 seeds they pop.
Yeah.
Because they've said it themselves, bro. They got hundreds, so they'll pop 100 pack, and it's all different because it is different.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah. You rock with the Jungle Boys, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the Jungle Boys, y'all. Yeah. And
And
it
the
seems
reason-
like there's some true pheno hunters.
no, yeah,
really,
man.
Really.
And the reason, let me see. I forget homie's
Truly.
name. But
I know
he-
you locked in with bro though.
yeah, he's got an amazing story, bro. His name
Hell
is
yeah.
fuck. I can't believe I fucking forgot his goddamn name. Jungle Boy, strain owner. I forget that guy's name. Ivan. That's his fucking name. My bad, Ivan. So Ivan is a real one, man. That dude started when he was little, just like we did, bro. Just you remember when we was young, we was pushing. So we knew
Yeah.
what good tree was. As soon as we could start growing, we started growing, and we started
Facts.
growing nothing but the fire. At that time was Granddaddy Perp, so that's what we were going straight to the Granddaddy.
Yeah.
At that
the
time,
gas.
So we were
That
going
gas,
Granddaddy,
y'all.
Bay 11s, and all that shit. Tahoe OG.
The Tahoe. That's
and,
right.
And cookies. That's
And the
what's-
Tahoe was crazy at the time, y'all. If y'all had some Tahoe, that was the gas, wasn't it?
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that
And I
original.
remember that Tahoe pack. That shit was
Yeah,
crazy.
the original Tahoe packs, man. The one that smelled like papaya.
Like papaya.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
A real deal though. It really did.
Hell yeah, the originals.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, Ivan's a real dude, man. He started growing in out of a trailer, and then they robbed him for his trailer, bro. They hit him,
Ooh,
but he
that's-
was growing for a little bit, and then he just started. He didn't let that down. He doubled down on it.
Right. Hell yeah.
He doubled down and
Well,
started.
look at him now, man.
Look at him now.
That's a company that is. I mean, guys, we're talking about the Jungle Boys.
Jungle Boys.
I think it ends with a Z.
Yeah.
Man, those guys are, man, they're doing their thing, dude. So shout out to the Jungle Boys, like we said before. But yeah, shit.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Brooklyn in the house. That's what I'm talking about, man. Happy
Brooklyn.
420, homie. Happy 420. Yes, sir.
What's a good strain?
For COPD, I'm not sure, champ. That's a good question right there. But we can ask
Look
our
that up, yeah.
yeah, we can look that up and we'll find out together.
Yeah.
See what's a good strain. Let's see if we can.
It's a good strain.
Just like that. We're gonna find out right now, champ. So it says there is no good cannabis strain for COPD, and it's crucial to consult with a doctor before using cannabis medical. So it doesn't really say there's not no good one for it. So we gotta
Let's look at what cannabinoids are good for COPD.
okay.
Because we right under there. Because maybe we could help her out with that.
Let me see. Some researchers have suggested that CBD and THC may decrease swelling in the lungs and help to open the airways in people with COPD. And it is important to understand that many medications and other treatments for COPD exist, that these do not involve marijuana. Okay, so they're pretty much saying that there's other better things, homie, out there than that. The homie Piss say he trolling.
yeah.
Good one. It's all good, champ.
Oh,
Booking.
yeah.
Make sure if you want to troll, make sure you hit that like button, man. We don't mind you trolling for nothing. You can.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, it's all good. We embrace everything and anything, champ.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a girl. I mean, I said we're gonna try to help her because I mean Brooklyn, or maybe y'all from Brooklyn. If I don't mean to offend, but yeah, smash that like button if y'all in the house. Give them a subscribe. Subscribe to me, 420 Ed,
Hell
man.
yeah.
We're just out here chilling, man.
Yeah, and you got to make sure that you're easy to find too, champ, because sometimes people ain't easy to find. So
Yeah.
we can go to YouTube and see how you got to type it out.
Yeah.
Make sure we get you. So
All caps, guys.
all caps.
Yes,
So
sir.
so you got to cap
420.
lock it. So you go 420,
No spaces. 420 Ed. Yes, sir.
420 Ed, and let me see. My video pops up.
Your video pops up.
All right, so he's gonna be like the fourth or fifth one down.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's actually the one with no. You got to put a face on there, champ.
I gotta put a face on there, y'all. And
Yeah.
I've been slacking on that. I just need to make I wanna make a cool logo like yours, bro. So
The
I'm
hell?
trying to I'm actually in the works with that. So, I'm gonna make a maybe a little 3D, I got a couple of homies that do that kind of stuff. Maybe give them a little commission and do my
Yes, sir.
do my
So
little profile picture, man.
yeah, so we're gonna do a profile picture on here. We're gonna do, let's see. Oh, let's show the actual page.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So this the
there I
homie
am.
this the homie 420 Air right here.
Right there, y'all. I just used the type of music that they let me use on YouTube. I'm not trying to get banned or
Right.
anything. But that is from Trendy. Those are live rosin in half grams, and those two disposables. Y'all can see it in the caption for both of them,
Tomorrow we're gonna
which makes a
drop
full
this
gram
video
was
on-
$180. One of the most expensive full grams in Vegas, I think, that I've seen.
Hell yeah. So y'all go follow the homie, man. He live and direct, and he's actually trying. And
Yes,
we
sir.
encourage everyone to try this too, cause he saw me doing it, and I told him, I'm like, bro, you smoke already, champ. I'm like, you already smoke, right? So because you already smoke, just make videos. I'm like, you're already smoking right now, so
Yes, sir.
when you do something, make a video, tell people about it.
Yes, sir.
Because we're moving into at least people being on their phones, right?
Yeah, new era, guys.
Yeah, so it's like more and more people here. Break this down, champ. So we got more people on their phones now more than ever. So I feel like we have to start making more and more videos,
Yeah.
especially in the weed space, because we're left empty out here. People don't want to do it no more, and people are doing it less and less.
Right.
Why? Because people are watching other people do it.
Right.
So I feel like when they watch other people do it, they're like, nah, I can't do it because he's already doing it.
He's
And
already too big. I
he's
can't
already
get
too,
Yeah.
exactly. But people forget there's someone for everyone, right?
Right.
I'm like, you can always make videos and at least be chilling with someone else, because I feel like, man, making videos lasts a lifetime,
Yeah.
And this stuff right here that we're making, we're always going to be remembering it. It's like we chill in virtual reality, right?
Yeah. Literally, man.
Literally, bro, because
And
like,
we're gonna continue being here for years and years, like you
Yeah.
said. Yeah, like man, we're gonna be on the net forever. Like
Yeah.
these type of videos that we're gonna and I'm gonna be posting a lot more, man.
Yeah.
I've been posting so little. I'm gonna start posting real. Those were all shorts. That's all I have right now, but. I'm gonna start posting some real videos, and my thing is 420 Ed, because I really want to educate people when it comes to, because I know my stuff, man. When it comes, me and you, we have our little knowledge when it comes to this marijuana games, and so I want to really educate people on, kind of like you do as well on here, very much so. I mean, he tells people what to look for, what not to look for, basically, right? What to keep away from.
in the growing space, what he's really good at, because he's younger than me, so he's really good at the newer age stuff, like what's hot, what's new. Like, he's the one telling me, hey bro, have you tried this new thing? I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
So like, that's where you're gonna be good at the space, because
Yes,
you're gonna
sir.
be innovating people with the new news. Like,
Yes, sir.
me, I'll just be in here doing the same shit,
Yes, sir.
I'm just teaching y'all what I do, and-
Which is amazing. Y'all can see. I mean, come on, look at
yeah,
this
be
shit.
doing the
and
same
it's-
shit over and over and over though. But you be doing the new stuff, which is helpful to people, because a lot of people don't know about that stuff. Like, you're showing them the grams of this and that, what's good and what's not. You
Yeah.
know, that's good, bro. Like the new, even if you show people like instances like this, right? Say you make a video. Watch, I'm gonna show you an example, right? An example like this. We're here, right? Say you make a video of the new AC Infinity, right? AC Infinity. Like if you make a video of their new products, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
And that's all you say, hey guys, you know, AC Infinity has a new tank coming out. They got new fans. And that's something that you can do, champ. You know,
Right.
you can make videos of informing other growers of their new stuff, you know,
Yeah.
or even just the new bongs that they got. Like, you know how you showed me about the
Yeah.
one that, what is it? The one you showed me?
So I like the sovereignties. The sovereignties are cool, and the Illadelphs are pretty nice. But the one that I had was the leaf. That purple one was the leaf, bro.
Okay.
And that's the one I got on my channel, guys. And that one's a really good bong, bro. I mean,
Okay.
it's the recycler. It's got you know, 3 different, you know, mechanisms to it, right? It's got the recycler on one end, and it's got the main base to it,
Yeah.
and it's got the actual the flow end where the airflow comes in through to get to the recycler on one end. So it looks it's a pretty neat
It's a
bong,
pretty
y'all.
good, well put together bong.
Yes, sir. And so,
yeah.
I mean, I'm into that kind of stuff, and I'm also into, I mean, I'm gonna be into, you know, a lot of dabbing, y'all. I like to dab a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be at PuffCon in October. I'm gonna definitely put that in the thing, because
Go
that's
live.
yeah.
Go
yeah.
live, go ask them a few questions with the vendors, and then they help you, you know, inform the people too. Because it's all about information now, really.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
what I'm trying to do, y'all. 420 ed, 420 education. That's what it's short for, man. I'm trying to educate, and I'm trying to, you know, get more people to actually understand what we're smoking on instead of just smoking on weed and not knowing where it's sourced from, or not knowing what you're smoking, or
Yeah.
or what's good for you in your situation. Because I mean, I see weed as a medicine, right, for everybody, right? So
Yep.
it's like, you know, there's certain weeds that might make you feel not very good. You know, like me, sativa. Nowadays, I can't do it, man. It makes me just a little bit paranoid sometimes. You know, maybe a little bit uneasy compared to my indicas, right? Or hybrid leaning indicas. And so that's why it's really important, y'all, just to know the strains and the mother of the strains, and, you know, if it's a hybrid leaning indica, or if it's a hybrid leaning sativa, or if it's a true hybrid 50-50, you know, very, very balanced out, you know.
And I feel like that's always been the issue too, because we'll give you a good example, right? My mom never has smoked in a day in her life, right? But I hear stories of people that smoked their first time, like other people that I know, and their first time ever was one of those moments where it was their worst moment. Have you heard those stories?
I've heard those stories,
Where
man.
the-
It didn't happen to me personally, but I've definitely heard of those horror stories.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the first time I ever smoked, I just kind of pretty much chilled, and went to bed. And I just remember like, damn, that should put me to sleep. But it was a good experience. But I have heard stories of people where they say my first experience was my worst experience.
It was their
And
jittery experience.
Exactly.
That
I feel
crazy
like,
one.
I mean, think about it. First of all, you know, marijuana shouldn't be smoked for people who have schizophrenia, right? It
Yes,
amplifies that, right? So it's like,
Yup.
first of all, if they have tendency, maybe a little schizophrenia in them, that'll bring that out.
A lot, y'all.
So if people already, we'll put that to the side. That's one example. Another example would be if people are already the finicky type, right? I'm talking about like where they're always on like
On edge.
nervage, on edge, right? They're like, you know, that one person where you could say anything to them and they'd be like, oh my God, really? And they just start tripping out. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
relax, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
You know, if they're really like that type of person and they smoke a strong ass sativa like my cookie, my little cookie.
Ooh, the cookies.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
y'all.
That no cookie, you know what I'm saying? The one that smells like lemons.
yeah.
That shit'll get them paranoid, bro.
This one,
That
the one that
one.
we were saying, where
That
it
smells
smells
like-
like lemonade, and
Yeah.
it does. And here's the thing. Here's the funny thing, y'all. Just remember that all the lemons, most of the lemons, 90% of them, sativa based, y'all.
for sure. Facts.
1,000,000%. And that's what I look
Yeah.
out for, you know, because me, again, I love my indica, and that's where his trap house comes into that play. His trap house is heavy indica,
Heavy indica.
and it's amazing, y'all.
That's it right here.
There it goes.
Smoking on some trap house right now.
There it goes. Because right now we just got done with a wedding cake number 3. This is the trap house now. I love this shit.
I'm gonna take me a dab too. You got the rig?
It's right back there, bro. I didn't want to like keep it on the edge or anything.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all go make sure you subscribe to the homie 428. We're definitely gonna be putting a picture up for him soon. We're gonna make a thumbnail for him, and then when he makes videos, you know, let me know. I'll go ahead and hook you up with a thumbnail. I was showing him how to make thumbnails too earlier.
Yeah.
The thumbnails are the thumbnails are difficult, but they're easy, right? Let me see. I could take you guys to an example on how I do the thumbnails. So,
man, y'all, this strain, y'all. This strain will get y'all feeling crazy, man.
I'm gonna show you how I make a thumbnail.
Immediate head change on the
Let's
trap
go.
house. When you inhale on this one.
Let's go to my projects. And we're gonna go to. Let's see.
Immediate.
All right.
Oof. Yeah, look at those, y'all. They can see them right now.
Nah,
Oh, okay,
they can't see it, but I'm just getting it ready so I can make sure I don't have nothing else on there. So let me see if I can go a little bit bigger on there.
Go ahead
And this is
more.
one here doesn't even have that many things on here. So I'm gonna just give y'all an example on how I make my thumbnail, right? See, like if you see, there's different things on here, like different things, and they're all movable. I can all move them around here. I can move all these. So if y'all ever wonder, that's how I was showing the homie, because, you know, 420 Ed on how to make a thumbnail real quick. So you go on Canvas. I do pay for it. It's the pro version. I think it's like $14 or something like that. But very necessary, man. And I just, you know, get the pictures, cut the background. See, those are all pictures right here that are of mine.
Yeah.
They're all movable. So, and I think I mirrored these. So that's a mirror with that one. Right, so
and you overlap them,
and I overlapped them exactly. So I just
and
this is an actual
amazing.
Yeah, this is an actual bud that I grew. So I put that there. I got another one, mirrored it, and I put it there, and then that's these right here are the actual seeds that were growing of it. Right, so I put that
amazing.
there, and then I get the seeds and put that there, and then I get the trap house layered a little bit better, and they are the Majestic 7s, and then this is me. I always put me right here somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, you got, and then this is another mirror of the one that's over here. Quick lesson on how to make a thumbnail. Not too serious, right?
Yeah, he makes it not too serious, y'all, but that's, I mean, that's, you know.
It takes time.
It takes time, y'all, because I've seen where he started from. We were just talking about it. And
yeah, we're just talking about it.
and right now, y'all, his thumbnails are crazy.
Yeah,
they're
getting better.
They're getting really
I made
good.
this one. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that, even that.
Yeah.
Not, yeah, I mean, come on. The
That's pretty
whole
cool,
thing
huh?
is amazing. Cause I see that you got the 702, and y'all go check out the 702. Look, he got the WBC in between the O and the 702.
It's all in the details, really. You see?
Yeah.
It's got the WBC sticker right there. I actually, you know who gave me that sticker? Mauricio Suleiman, the owner of the WBC.
And the whole fucking
I
way.
swear to God.
That's crazy, y'all. You see, and he has the 702 boxing channel, and so
yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah.
And so that's like, you know, he just kind of he throws everything in there, and it's all like he said, all in the details, y'all.
It's all in the details. So
amazing. It looks amazing.
And one day we're gonna actually set this stage right here. We're gonna be in the middle like that. We're gonna have all the plants all over us, like
just
that.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nah, it's gonna be just like that, bro. And you're gonna be the head cultivator. You're gonna be the man. You're gonna be the one behind everything.
Yeah, if you look right there, it said established in 2013.
I see that shit. Yeah.
That's when the trap house got established.
Really started.
702Exotic pretty much it established in 2013. Really, that's when I would say the golden days were.
Yeah.
Yeah, the golden days were in 2013 for sure.
Yeah.
That's when it was just hot that time, man.
Mm-hmm.
The dispensaries weren't out. We were the sole suppliers.
Yeah.
You know, think about that.
This was back in medical times, y'all.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Think about that. Think about that for 1 second. How it was so beautiful back in the day when no one was providing it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And
Yeah.
we were the ones in charge of putting the fire out.
Which is, I think, how it should be, right? But you're going back up to that, man, and props to you, because a lot of people, they kind of bow down to the big companies,
Yeah,
right?
well, you have to. You have to. I did because
Right.
I remember when the dispensaries first came out, the very first day that they came out,
The rec
my
ones.
phone didn't ring.
Mm.
My phone didn't ring, and I was like, my phone has never not rang. And the day that happened, it didn't ring, and I was
Mm.
like, okay, maybe one day. The next day came around, didn't ring, and I was like, what? The third day, it didn't ring.
Mm.
And I was like, yo, there's something really going on. Something really, really, really. And it took over for it to stabilize again, probably like about another month. That's when people got tired of them buying at the dispensaries and noticed that they were getting hit over the head. Because in the beginning, the dispensaries were charging
So overtaxed, y'all.
yes, in the beginning. So then it started getting to leveling out. Like, we started to getting back on board.
Yeah.
Getting back on board. So it took about a month, but I was doing it for such a long time where I could
Kind of the dark days at first. You're like, whoa.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we didn't realize that I was providing pounds, half pounds, quarter pounds, nothing less than that, right? I remember at that time I was like, that's just not gonna affect me because, I provide big shit to people.
Yeah.
Well, it did because the shit that I provide to them, they break it down. And their people don't buy, they don't have to buy. They're sitting on their product. I'm sitting on mine.
Yours, yeah.
So it was. I had to sit on it for a little bit, and it was to the point where it was a lot of I can get it for this, I can get it for this, then go get it.
Yeah.
Go get it.
Yeah, you weren't going to back down to that kind of
I
stuff.
noticed it got to the point where I'm like, yo, what am I doing? I'm like, so I'm starting to sell ounces now, like. I started noticing where I had to break it down to the ounces. And I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not. I'm out. Not doing this no more, man. And then started my business. Started getting back in and work. And I worked for a little bit and then started a business. I was like, yeah, nah. I started seeing everybody go the legal route too and everything like that. So we were like, yeah, we out. We out the game.
Yeah.
And then now I would say the only way to enter into the game again would be either genetics, and you had to be lucky like me to have them.
Yeah.
You had to be doing it like me because this is something you can't fake.
Yeah. Nah, for sure, y'all.
It's not something you can fake,
Yeah.
because you're gonna get around another grower, another person. They're gonna call you bullshit real fucking fast.
Yeah.
They're gonna know what's up. They're gonna know, and they're gonna be like, this ain't it.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
we chill with clones on the table, champ.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's something we've been doing forever. It's not something that we just started doing. I remember I was just saying a story the other day when I was like 12, 13 years old with a little plant on my windowsill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it was, y'all. I mean, like, here's the thing. And I feel like 702, I think he's going to get back into with the right moves. I think he'll get back into the legal way.
Yeah.
And recreationally,
Has to be legal.
because of course, and then but like the recreational game, and I think he'll
Yeah.
get to that point. Well, like he said, he'll be just like that, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's so much. You can do so much in the legal space now that you don't need to do it illegal no more.
Yeah, fuck no, it's way more money in the
It's
legal
way
game.
more exactly. Investors, they're millionaire people who don't even know about this stuff, and they need somebody like us who know about this stuff, who actually do it.
Yeah,
It's just like the government, like the government will put whatever funding into anything because they need it,
bro, you know what's
The
crazy?
same thing with the big dispensaries. They'll get a guy like me and just buy my genetics.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly, bro.
And they'll say, hey, I like what you're doing. I like what you got. I just want to buy that. That's it.
Yeah,
I'd sell it to them and
For
start on
sure.
something new. Because it's something that bro, you see in that vault right there, I got so much stuff that they don't even know about.
yeah.
You see what I'm
And
saying?
you start something new, and then you can create something better.
Yeah.
Or
But it
or
takes-
just as good, and then they're gonna come
Exactly.
back to you and like, yo,
When you have funding, you got time to research. And that's all research people
Yeah.
do. They have funding, they go research some more shit.
yeah,
All right, get back in the lab.
yeah,
But that's the thing. People think it takes overnight.
yeah,
No. No,
Yeah, nah.
ain't nothing overnight, champ.
Yeah, nah, especially in the reg game, y'all. This is expensive to get all of the licenses, all the distributing
Exactly.
licenses. I mean, it
Everything.
goes down to everything. You guys got to,
Yeah.
keep this into accountability. But I feel like eventually my bro's gonna get to that point where he will be in dispensaries recreationally, and it might be in a couple years,
Oh yeah, that's what we're growing towards. We're definitely growing towards
Yeah.
that. We're definitely growing towards being in major facilities,
Yes, sir.
just like this poster back behind us. That's our vision.
Yep.
Has always been our vision.
That cultivation, y'all.
But the thing is that I've never ever wanted to go work for someone. I wanted to build
Do
my
it
own.
yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
of
not that
course.
takes time.
Yeah.
That takes time.
And I know my bro, and I know that's why I'm
I
saying,
don't want to go
y'all.
have an application and go work for them and build my way up. Nah, I know what I got. I know what
Yeah.
I got. So,
Yeah.
but this takes time. This
Yeah.
takes time to build, grow, and all that. And
Yeah.
that's what we're doing. We've only started doing it professionally like that for about 2 years, 3 years now. But we've been growing, and we've had YouTube's channels before that. We've always been in the space. We never showed our face.
Right.
And so we've always been behind the scenes. Only the real know. We know the biggest in the game.
Yeah.
We've been there. As a matter of fact, I've wired up transformers and lighting grows for the biggest in the game.
Yeah.
I just don't kiss and tell, but they've flown me out, to places to go
Yeah.
wire up their facilities because they know I get down in the electrical.
Yes, sir. No, yeah,
And
bro. I
we'll
mean,
go
this
out
shit.
there. We'll go out there and we'll wire up some things and keep good connections, man. That's the biggest key in this game is to keep good
Yeah.
connection.
Nah, and my bro, it's crazy. 702 is really good at that, and I'll give him his props. He knows a lot of the main people, like he was talking about just now.
Hey,
And I
Z.
know that about him.
Homie Z in the house.
Mr. Z, what's going on?
homie Z.
Bro?
Yes, sir.
I think I've seen him before. Yep.
He always stops by.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's always
Mr.
popping
Z,
in, saying what's up. Z in the building. It's
Yeah.
420, champ. We here.
420, yeah, right here, bro. What's going on, Z?
Yes, sir. We up in the building,
Yes,
man.
sir.
What
We're
you got going
finally-
on, Z? What you smoking on, man? We over here smoking on this trap house, man. We got the trap house. We got some shadow. We got some Wi-Fi power.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna need one more of those dabs, bro.
Let's take a dab.
I'm gonna need one more of those dabs because those were really good, man. The Wi-Fi power, you said, right?
Yeah, it's Wi-Fi. We was getting a lot of Wi-Fi OG, man, back in the day. In about what year was that? That was
My
a little
bad,
bit
my
later than the 20. That was a little bit later than 2013. I'll say 2020 days, right before COVID. A little bit right before
Right before
COVID.
COVID.
Yeah, we was hitting a lot of sessions out there in California, man. There was a
So
lot
this
of
is
Wi-Fi.
early 2020, y'all.
There's a lot
early
of Wi-Fi
2020.
going around. I don't know
Right
if
now? Hell
No,
yeah.
I don't know about right now, but I remember when it was first, the Rascals, they were doing a lot of the Wi-Fi's, man. That shit was fire. We were getting a lot of that back then.
Yeah.
That's a
I
few
see
years.
a lot of the alien OGs are mixed. You
Oh,
see
the
like
Alien OG's
Wi-Fi,
old,
Wi-Fi
bro.
alien or something like that.
We had the Alien OG when it was first out from a big supplier too. Big supplier.
There it is, yo.
We was getting that shipped out at that time. And that was in when sometimes I run out, we get it shipped in 2013. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Yeah, I mean it's like that.
We was
man.
getting a lot of the Alien OG. We was getting a lot of the
You said the Tahoe, right?
nah, we were growing the Tahoe.
The
That's-
Tahoe we were growing.
Yeah, the Tahoe we were growing.
That's right.
What else? We a lot of Girl Scouts. What else?
Girl Scouts, yeah. The Girl Scouts is the shit, man. Hit that dab up. There you go.
Animal cookies.
Animal cookies.
The animal cookies. What else were we getting? Scott's OG. Was getting Scott's OG in the mail, and oh damn, damn that dab got me, yo. Oh shit.
Yeah, my brother out here.
Sometimes, bro, the dabs be getting me so hard. I be wanting to
Crazy.
snatch this mask off my face, bro.
Yo, yeah, bro.
I swear, bro. I feel like I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I remember when I first started wearing the mask for a while. See,
It was hard, huh?
yeah, bro. You don't
It's kind of
realize,
hard for me right now, yo. When I took that first dab earlier, y'all, I don't know if y'all
yeah.
heard my breath. I was like, ooh, I was trying to control it.
I'm telling you, bro. I
Because the
remember.
mask also kind of, it kind of,
It's weird.
everything, yeah.
Yeah, you literally have to like, you have to like get accustomed to it, bro.
You got to,
Because
yeah.
I remember the first couple lives that I was doing, man, and with my mask, it was like a few times where I had to like get up and walk off camera, bro. You
Yeah,
know,
you got to just do your thing. Like, fuck, I can't no
even one
more.
time I remember I walked off camera and I had to take the mask off. I was like, damn, man, I can't breathe. Cause like, I don't know, man. It feels like, but I got used to it. I could do hours and hours and hours live
Now,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I see you now doing that shit
Yeah,
all the time.
yeah, it
That's
takes.
regular for you now.
Yeah, it's a difference, man. It's a difference from barely starting off to like once you get comfortable. But it's just like anything else, you know.
Right.
It's just like anything else, you know. And I feel like just the easiest part for me is acting like myself, you know, because it's hard to always act like someone else or this or that, or I say put up an image.
Yeah.
You know, that's
For
hard.
sure.
But if you can act like yourself, bro, the shit would last forever, you know, because you ain't got to change.
Hell no,
You
yeah.
know, you don't have to do nothing
Yeah.
outside of your own character, you know.
Hell
But
yeah.
again, hey y'all, the number is down here below. If y'all wanna go ahead and text me later on, or go ahead and say what's up to me, or even pop on the live now. Let me see. We got the number open. Anytime y'all wanna hit me up, man. So let me go ahead and pull up this just in case I get anybody to call, because it is a Google Voice number. I'm not always on it, so when I am on it, you'll get a response. And people be hitting me up. People be hitting me up,
Hell yeah.
and
bro.
they hit me up, send me their grows. This is a homie right here. Hit me up, send me their pictures of what they got going on, and
Grow and go. Yeah, he was.
yes, sir.
I'm a moderator in his. Y'all shout
Yep.
out to the Grow and Go. He made me a moderator in his live one time.
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing until
Yeah.
this was just a couple weeks ago. Just
Yeah,
like a
Piff
week
taught
ago.
me about that, and we made Piff. You know, Piff has been rocking with us since day one.
Day
So
one for sure,
we
man.
made-
And Piff always in here. I always see Piff in here, man.
yes, sir. He is a for sure a day one.
Yes,
And
sir.
we rocking, man. We rocking. But we're going to close it up right here, man. We had a good time. It was a good 420 edition special with 420 Ed. So that's what I'm saying. That's what we about. We about the community, and we're going to close out. So 420.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I mean, y'all could see me. I think I'm in the description, obviously. But at 420 Ed, no spaces, all caps, man. And I'm gonna start posting out some videos, just talking about educational things, mostly on the dab and the cart side. I obviously smoke a lot of flower too, like y'all just seen me. But I like to inform a lot of people, especially with a lot of the street stuff getting infiltrated with things that are stuff like fentanyl and stuff that it shouldn't be in there.
Thank you.
So, pesticides that shouldn't be in there.
Thank you.
Stuff like that, man. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about things like that, and things to look for and things to, again, stray away from.
Exactly.
But y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all stay cool, man. Happy 420 to y'all.
And make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so y'all can watch another video like this. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace.